Going to the sports portion of the range. First topic, college football. And if they ever said they never rained in Southern California, they were lying. Because it's raining in Southern California. They tell me. USC lost to Stanford.
No, they didn't. They got drove by Stanford. That's what I'm saying. That was about 34 points. Boy, stop. Child, please.
What do y'all think about that?
I thought it was funny.
That was terrible.
I thought it was funny because, they got it beat down at home the last two times they played Stanford.
Well, I mean, USC, Stanford, good rivalry in the Pac-10, but Jim Harbaugh versus Pete Carroll, boy, that's a matchup. I feel like they should go to the ring for that one.
Hey, mind you, Jim Harbaugh did kind of own Pete Carroll when
Yeah.
he was in the NFL, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
The problem is, just put them two in a ring. The hell with football. Just put them two in a wrestling ring and let them box it out.
So 2 out of the past 3 years, Stanford has owned USC.
at the Coliseum.
At the Coliseum.
At the Coliseum. So, what is really wrong, Doug?
Yeah, what?
Well, there's a lot of things wrong with SC, but I'm enjoying the way they're playing right now. It's pretty fun to watch.
So, the one thing for certain that we will not see is USC
In the
Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl. Thank God.
But we will see,
Slow Ohio State.
Slow
Ohio State.
which is
Iowa couldn't do it.
our number 10 team in the BCS standings,
They'll find
the
somebody to
Ohio State Buckeyes.
They'll find somebody to lose it.
The number 9 team
No, I'm saying they'll
in
find somebody to lose
the
it. if they can.
BCS, the Pitt Panthers.
Very
You know what?
surprising team.
Pittsburgh is actually,
That's gonna be
I
the
can
game
call
to
them a
watch.
The
legitimate.
number
They
8
have it.
team in the BCS, the LSU Tigers.
Ow.
8?
We don't even know.
How?
The number 7
BCS?
team in the BCS, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Ramblin' Wreck.
I like the ACC.
Yeah.
The
ACC 's
Well,
good.
see,
I like the
I
ACC.
really don't respect the ACC.
I
The
like it.
number
Not in
6
football.
team, the Boise State Broncos.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nice.
Terrible.
Who?
Get them out of here.
That's Florida. That's
They
Florida.
stink.
That's Florida light.
The number 5 team, the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Can't wait to see that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cincinnati
Can't wait to
Pits.
see that game.
Mm-hmm.
The number 4 team, the TCU Horned Frogs.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
See,
Give it
horns
to 'em.
coming to them.
The number 3 team, the Texas Longhorns.
That's right.
I was born
They
in Texas,
should've
but
moved.
they cool. They cool.
Yeah.
They cool. I
The
like
number 2 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Roll
I use
Tide.
surf. I use surf. Forget
that.
tide.
Pretty good.
I use surf.
I use game.
Another week, the number 1 team in the nation. The number 1 team in the nation. Another week going. Who cares? The Florida Gators.
Who cares?
Hey, who's the quarterback of that team? Can you say it loud? I don't think we heard you.
As we know now,
Yeah,
the top 10 teams in the BCS, what we need to know now from the panel, aside from the BCS championship, who's going to take place in the Big Four? That's right, the BCS Bowls. Starting off with your Rose Bowl, as we already know, Ohio State, who will take part in that game with them.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. Alrighty. The Sugar Bowl.
It's going to be between Alabama.
Alabama.
It's going to be Alabama and Florida versus
Alabama.
and Florida versus Boise State.
And we know Alabama's going to win, so Florida's playing in this Sugar Bowl against
Boise State.
Well,
TCU.
I want
TCU.
to see Alabama TCU.
in the Sugar Bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out. I'm gonna put Alabama versus Cincinnati in
Nice.
the Sugar Bowl.
Okay.
I think. All right. It's fine.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I got the Orange Bowl.
Alright, the Orange Bowl.
Orange Bowl, I have Georgia Tech versus TCU.
Yes, sir.
Georgia
That's what I
Tech
got
versus
too.
TCU.
That's what I
The
got.
Orange Bowl.
Clemson versus Boise State.
Georgia
Ooh.
Tech and Boise State.
Georgia Tech, TCU.
Okay, and probably the hardest bowl to predict at the moment, the Fiesta Bowl.
To start off, I don't know where I came up with this from, but I got Iowa versus Boise State in the.
You actually
Fiesta
got
Bowl.
Iowa
I
getting
do.
an at-large bid?
I do.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Really?
Cincinnati against Oklahoma State.
I agree. He's stole my picks.
Cincinnati. All right. I have Cincinnati versus. Let's see, Cincinnati versus. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Cincinnati versus Clemson. Clemson's going to get the at-large bid.
Do you feel that Clemson will step up? You really feel it feels
Well,
will step
Clemson,
up?
they've had so much talent. They've had so many expectations over the last 3 or 4 years, only to fail America. So, I'm going to go on a limb and say Clemson versus Cincinnati.
Cleveland, defend your Fiesta Bowl pick.
I just believe Iowa somehow steps up into that. I mean, I know they coughed it up the past 2 weeks, but I still feel like at the end, they've been respectable enough from the BCS to stay in the top 10 for so long. So I mean, I do believe that somehow, some way, before the end of the season's over, Iowa will step back up to that Fiesta Bowl pick.
Good topics from the range. Good topics for college football. Up next, we will have NFL talk here on the range. Stay tuned. Welcome to the range, and
Take that hat off.
Well, okay, before we go before we start talking about this, don't worry about the hat, okay? All right, we're still undefeated. We squeaked out 3 straight victories. Granted, I'm not going to lie. We are the luckiest damn team in the NFL.
Saints.
No, the Saints are lucky too, but I think after 3 straight weeks of barely squeaking out victories, I'm okay with that.
if to catch you up, last week, Cleveland picked the New England Patriots to defeat the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, right there. It says Colts. He's not a
And
Patriots
we
fan.
all know that he is a Colt fanatic, but he went against.
I'm sorry. Okay, look, defend that pick.
Do
I'm sorry.
you want to apologize to Peyton Manning?
I do
now?
want to apologize to Peyton Manning and the Colts. I'm sorry, but to go into it, I'm blaming this on Brandon. Brandon said be objective, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna pick Randy Moss over rookie cornerback any day of the week. And he did.
And he won.
I mean, granted, on that 4th and 2 play, Randy Moss was wide open. So I mean, we got lucky. So I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, if they would have converted, ball game was over, and I looked like a genius. But now I look like a dumbass going against my team.
You look like that without that, man.
And when your team can beat a quality team, call me out.
We beat the
When
Eagles.
but you lost to the Packers. Let it go.
And we all know that the Packers did lose to the
To Tampa
Creamsicle.
Bay,
The creamsicles.
bucket queers.
So, on our
Y'all
point
lost
system,
Texas, shut up.
as we started our new point system last week, we will go through. Chris has 15 points and is in the lead.
I'm honorable.
Doug has 10 points in second place.
It'll change after
Man.
this week.
Who? No, hold on. Who's the third name on the list? Third name on the list?
The last 2
No, the last one.
tied for last, and we have a title for the last, and it's called the Calvin. Cleveland and JB.
Oh.
You two are the Calvins.
That's JB and Cleveland.
You two are the Calvins with 5 points.
Yeah.
And now, with our games of the week here on the range, we're going to start off with our great game of the week, the Atlanta Falcons at the New York Football Giants. Doug, be objective.
Okay, I'm gonna be objective here. All right, as we all know, Giants lost 4 consecutive. Atlanta's lost 3 out of 4, including their last 2 when they lost to New Orleans and were beaten by the Panthers. Michael Turner was hurt. They're having trouble through the air as well. Not to mention they struggle against the run and the pass. Now the Giants are playing undisciplined football. They had over 10 penalties for over 100 yards in their last game 2 weeks ago against San Diego, which I'd rather not talk about that game. They also were having trouble holding on the ball. They forced some turnovers. Last time they played each other in 2006, the Giants beat the Falcons. But as we all know, that was a different Falcons team than this one is. Both teams have their backs against the wall. They both desperately need a win. And I'm being objective as possible, but I'm still picking the Giants. And I think they'll win 24-17.
JB.
Now, Atlanta does struggle against the run as Jonathan Stewart, that's Carolina's backup running back. He had over 85 yards and 2 touchdowns against that vaunted Atlanta Falcons defense. I mean, Atlanta, they can't stop the run. They can't tackle. I mean, their cornerbacks are average